Yes, boss. See the topic and what it is we're talking about, man. It's better to be useless than to be useful. Now, I know this kind of sounds crazy. Like, what does it mean it's better to be useless than useful? I'm going to tell you, right? Think about it. When you're too useful, or people feel like, oh, we could call such and such to help us with this, or who can we think of that can help us? Let's call that same person. When you're useful, I'm not saying it's not good to be an asset. And this doesn't have anything to do with being an asset or a liability. It's about being accessible to people. You feel me? When you're too accessible in a certain way, or you're useful to that extent, people are going to use you to help out with their dreams, their endeavors, their life, their lifestyle, all of that stuff, right? And you got to understand something. Why I say it's better to be useless than to be useful. If people deem you as somebody who, you'll always help them, or you'll put other people before yourself, or you love to help people, but maybe we could call this person, or you're too nice or whatever, people will always try and find something to make use of you for. And the thing that I understand, and this is a very special topic, so I'm pulling my own card on this one. Like, I'm the one who actually put in this topic, because growing up, I noticed a lot of stuff. You get what I'm saying? My mom used to always try her best to find new things for me to do, or I'm going to have you do this, or I need you to do this. It's like I could never find time to do the things that I want to do. My mom likes to plan people's lives. You feel me? And this is something that me and my mom, I haven't talked about my mom in a minute, especially since she passed away. You feel me? But my mom used to always stick and find something for me to do. It's not like I'm allowed to live my life and do what I want to do. I have to do what she wants to do. And throughout growing up and understanding something, I was like, yo, this lady always has a friggin' task for me, dog. Until sometimes I used to step down on my mom, and I used to get real rebellious. And this is where I learned something. When you're useful to people, or people deem you to be a certain way, or people have an idea of what they can mold you and make you into being, so you're useful to them, and that plan doesn't work, people are going to get pissed off. They're going to lash out. They're going to talk shit about you, all types of things, because you won't play into the role that they created for you. And people do not like that. That's why I say it's better to be useless than to be useful. Give you an example into that, right? Let's say it's your job. Your job is like, okay, who can we call? Let's call that person. You know that guy. That guy we can always call to help us out, or overtime, or hey, some new guys are coming in here. We need you guys to train them. Are you paying me for this shit? You got to understand something. Sometimes when you become too useful for people, people start to stop thinking about like the human side of things, the humility. Yo, I call this person for everything. Yo, I ask this person for everything. When you're a person who likes to lean on people or use people for certain things, or you can't do it on your own, people are going to eventually get tired of you, and you're going to burn people. You're going to start to drain people to the point where they do away with you. That's what I did with my mom. You don't have no form of a friggin' conscience. You don't care about nobody else. You see yourself. My sisters pick up the same fucking behavior behind her. I'm not doing this bullshit. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I developed a zero tolerance when it comes to people, especially women who don't understand that people have a life as well. You get what I'm saying? So let's go into that, right? Let's say your job likes to lean on you for everything, or we need you to fix this, or we need you to do that. You got to learn that if you're an asset, and this goes into being an asset, if you're an asset, you got to learn how to have a mouthpiece on you as well to tell people no. You get what I'm saying? That's part of being in power as well. When people feel like you're a useful person or you're an asset, they can kind of sometimes forget that you're a person. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes people write off of the fact that you're kind, or, oh, this person never says no to me. Sometimes some people forget to have some form of a conscience and understand, yo, You keep asking this person for help, or you keep leaning on this person, you're being a what? You're considered a what? A burden. People don't like a burden, dog. Being a burden, just like I said, it's like you're leaning on somebody. Who wants somebody leaning on them like all day long, like putting their problems on? Oh, I need you for this. You become fucking like a friggin' nag now, bro. And people aren't gonna want to have anything to do with you because of that. You get what I'm saying? That's why you gotta understand what goes into this as well. Manipulation blends with this, and I'm gonna explain that to you. Pay attention to the wordplay. Somebody says, "Oh, this person is useless." Useless, that's like a harsh word, like I'm useless. Yeah, but guess what? Is it bad to be useless? Not really. You want to know why? People get pissed off, and I just did a video about this. People get mad when they cannot control you. So people are going to use whatever type of words it is to put on you to make you feel some kind of way. Yo, you're useless. Or what are you good for? You know what? I'm useless to you now because what? You can't have your way. That's what people should be thinking. Sometimes people try and use their words to guilt trip you into a situation, or guilt trip you into helping them or tagging along with them in their BS, or you being a part of their problems, or them just taking all of their problems and let me dump it on you. Let me tell you something. Don't hesitate on this shit, bro. If somebody wants to call you useless, fine. Thank you so much. And let them eat it up. Yep, I'm useless. Whatever. Because when people cannot take you and use you for the things that they want to, they're going to have a big problem in that, right? And as well as that, when you're a person that's useful, you have to understand this. You're the same thing as being visible. Think about it. How many times, this is a perfect example. I'm going to paint the picture. I know somebody's seen this before. Let's say it's you and your brother in the house, or you and your cousin, or let's say your mom calls somebody, right? Your mom knows it's you and your brother there, but your mom seems to always call you. Why is that? You're the one that's most useful. Versus the other child or the other sibling, oh, mom, I'm in the bathroom. They're useless. Think about that shit. Yo, matter of fact, I'm going to give you a classic one, dog. If you're a Jamaican or you island or you just young coming up, you know what it is I'm talking about, bruh. Picture when your mom or your dad go, forget the dad part. Your peoples go grocery shopping. Then they call you. Oh, come help me carry in the groceries. And then after you carrying in the groceries, help you pack it out in the fridge. My mom was notorious with this shit. I used to get pissed with my mom for this. Yes, it's cool we have food and all that in the crib, but my mom would go shopping every week, sometimes every day. I'm like, bro, like, couple times a week. I'm like, bro, how many times you gonna friggin' do this? Oh, I have to have food for the church. And I'm like, bro, you always take things up on your head and try and put people in your problems, my nigga. That shit used to piss me off, dog. And that's another thing. You gotta understand, it goes right back into what I said. There are some people who have all these problems and they want to find somebody that they can make use of to help them tag along with them in their problems. Shit that you didn't even sign up for. You get what I'm saying? That's one of the things where I don't like. And that's where it comes to being visible. Mind you, you listen to the example I just said. Your mom could see, oh, it's you and your brother, or it's you and this person. You know what? You come help me. Or why didn't you ask such and such? I asked you. You ever heard that line before? The real answer is you're the one that's useful. You're the one that I can ask and have tag along to do certain shit. That other one, you're useless to me. Let me tell you something. Sometimes being useless is better than being useful. Because when you're useful, people are going to try and find all type of ways to put you in all type of shit that you don't even want to be in. And it doesn't even have to be problematic. Just their regular everyday tasks. Oh, such and such knows how to do this, call him. Oh, such and such, she knows how to do that. Yeah, give her a call. Like, bro, sometimes that's where it goes to show you why you should be quiet. Stop telling people your business. That's just like example. And if you island, you know what I'm talking about. Let's say people know, yo, you know how to fix computers. If people know you know how to fix computers, especially in the islands, people ain't going to be knocking at, hey, I'll pay you $300 or $400 to come fix it. No. People looking to see what I could get you to do for what? For free. You're useful. I heard you fix computers. My gosh. You can't help me out? No, bro, I cannot do that. And this is where people try and guilt trip you into certain stuff. And you got to remember this. If you're useful or useless, whatever the case may be, you need to understand you need to have a mouthpiece to tell people what. No, because people are going to always try and find things for you to do, accommodate, tag along into all of that shit. And back into what I'm saying, you being useful is just like being visible. When you're visible, there are people who are going to always want to find something for you. Let me see if I can put you in this. Yo, can you help me out with this? Or this is something notorious I've been through my whole life. And first-handly, it starts with my mom. Then it goes out to other people who I know. You get what I'm saying? But just think of it like this. Being too useful, that's equivalent to being available, being seen. When you're available, remember this what I'm saying, dog. Just take my foolish advice. If you're available too much, people will never really respect you like that, dog. You're always around. When do we get time to miss you? Never. So guess what? We're going to make use of you. You got to understand. You got to learn how to make people yo, whatever happened to such and such? You go AWOL. Shit's on your program, on your time. You do things how you want to. You can check in and pop in and, oh, you know what? I ain't seen them in a minute. Let me go ahead and give them a hail, or let me go talk to them, or let me go pull up on them. You feel me? You got to understand to make shit on your time. If people feel like you're always available, that's when people going to start coming with the disrespect, bro. People going to find all types of ways to disrespect you. It's just like if you like going to somebody's house all the time. Bro, people going to find a way to start disrespecting you, bro. Or, yo, you don't got a house to go home to? Why you always over here? Let me tell you something. This is a part of human nature, and this is something that people need to learn. In life, you could be considered useless or that person is a liability. As long as you know deep down within in your heart that you're not any of that shit, then you're good. As long as you're a person who has balance, you're useful, but you're not useful to other people in their endeavors, you're useful to you and yourself, then that's a positive aspect of being useful. But you don't want to be a person who's easily accessible to where people always feel like you're available, that they can put you in whatever thing or have a task for you. I got a job for you to do. I hate that shit, bro. And that's one of the biggest things I tell people. When it comes to being nice, you got to understand to have boundaries. Be able to open up your mouth and speak for yourself and say certain things it is that you want, because there's always going to be somebody who's going to want to try and violate you or try and find a box that they could put you in or mold you into being what it is that they want you to be. You get what I'm saying? With that being said, remember this. Words can help you. They can hurt you. But here on my channel, I am to uplift you because everybody's a champion. Nobody's a loser, man. 444 the world, man. Peace.